Good evening, friends and colleagues. We are here for our end of year quiz.
Yay!
Wilco, this is good news. We've actually got some people coming on. I was thinking it could be just me and you tonight.
Well, that'd be all right.
Yeah.
Would you fancy your chances if it was just me and you?
Maybe because I have got some of the answers.
Oh, yeah.
So, team, welcome. We thought we'd come back due to popular demand, actually, because we put it out in the Facebook group whether you wanted us to do an end of year quiz again. And there was an overriding feeling of yes, please. So sit back, get a pen and a piece of paper because the next 60 odd minutes might be more.
A bit more, probably.
Yeah, we're going to go. We're going to try and give you something to keep you entertained as we see in 2025. We do have the live chat feed up, so get involved in the live chat. Make sure you get stuck in with that as we go through. And how this is going to work tonight, we're going to be doing I'm going to be reading out some questions, and then Wilco's going to be reading out some questions. We'll do one each, and then we'll go back and do the answers. Now, we want to know before we start, what's your predicted score? Wilco, what's it out of?
64. It's like a chessboard. 8 rounds of 8.
So you're going for 64. There's a cut. I've added a few extras in, Wilco. So I think it's 67. So out of 67, go early and tell us how many you think you're going to get right out of 67. Right? So go now.
A nice round number of 67.
Yeah. So go now into the comment section if you're watching this live, which I guess most people are, and stick that in there. Okay. Now, if you're listening to this as a podcast, because Marissa said we should put this out as a podcast as well, because some people tomorrow on New Year's Day will be going out for a run and they might want to listen back to our quiz.
And they may also have a social life and be out tonight.
Yes, this is true as well. Now, if you're like me and you absolutely hate New Year's Eve,
and every other day.
This is perfect for you. Now, we're going to give a shout out to our sponsors at Skechers. We appreciate skechers.co.uk. Thank you very much. Dalton's he's getting 7.
I'm optimistic, Dalton, that you'll get more than 7.
I think you'll get more than 7. So, again, if you're joining us, get your predictions in. Out of 67, we want to know how many you think you're going to get. But yes, a big shout out to our friends at Skechers, and thanks very much to them for sponsoring us. And again, thanks to everybody for the support of the podcast over the last year. We really appreciate it. Wilco, we've done 300 episodes of the podcast.
Jeez.
Pretty mad.
Yeah, I didn't think I was old enough, but there you go. One little bit of housekeeping that I'd just like to bring to everybody's attention, please, is that this has got a bit of a pub quiz sort of feel. And just as if you went down to your local pub and you attended the quiz night on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, whatever night it was, you would not be very popular if you shouted out the answers. So please don't put the answers in the chat until we've done them all, and then we can tick them off.
There's one or two questions I don't mind if the answers people go in there if they're struggling.
Oh, well.
And by the way, also the podcast is sponsored by Hartridge's Original Root Beer. I'm going to be drinking this tonight.
How many percent's that?
I've not gone Dr. Pepper. I've gone this.
It looks like the sort of thing that I could have done with to shake this cough off for about the last 3 weeks.
This is what cowboys drink.
Oh, right.
This and whiskey. But we're drinking this tonight. Root beer, people. Let me know in the comments if you like root beer. I'm holding a bottle up if you're listening to the podcast. This stuff is beautiful. My old man got it for me. Christmas. Right, okay. So I think you're up to speed. This could go very well or very badly.
Well, they know the crack. They know what it's like on a Friday. It's going to be exactly the same.
The other thing
is, don't know what's going to happen.
Do we play music at the same time?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, we need people to be... Ooh. We need people to be able to listen and be clear, and that sounds like I'm in the bath.
No, you don't like her?
No.
Okay. All right. Yeah, Bill, don't tell him that I sent you that. Don't tell him the answers. I have sent the answers out to my mates, basically. No. Okay, right, team. Are we ready? Eyes down, people. We wanted to give you 5 minutes for everybody to join. Again, we're going to be doing one section each. I'm going to do a section. Wilco's going to do a section. And then we're going to read those back, okay? And then update us with your scores. It's out of about 67. ish.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck. Eyes down, people. Let's see out 2024. Okay, so our first subject matter is actually 2024. A bit random. There's some stuff in here that I think will appeal to some and others to not. Right, so the first question. England lost the final of the Euros in July 2024 when they were beaten 2-1 by Spain. Who scored England's goal? I'll read it again. England lost the final of the Euros. They were beaten by Spain. Who scored England's goal? Okay, second question. Which Essex town elected Nigel Farage as its MP? Which Essex town elected Nigel Farage as its MP? Well, these are quite political, some of these, Wilco. By the way,
quite newsy.
Wilco sent, me this list. I've not read any of them. I may have added, but
which is quite good because I sent him last minute because I thought if I send him too early, he'll want to change them, and I'm at work and I ain't got time.
Yeah, so stop talking about for him. Right, number 3. President Assad was disposed as the leader of which Middle East country in December? President Assad was disposed as the leader of which Middle East country in December? Very, very political, very, very, very news topical. In 2024, we had a new world's smallest man. How tall is Hayden Harbord? Question 4, read that again. In 2024, we had a new world's smallest man. How tall is Hayden Harbord? Question number 5. The actor who voiced Darth Vader died in September at the age of 93, which is sad news. What was his name? The actor who voiced Darth Vader, not the one who played him, but the voice of Darth Vader. Okay, make that clear. Number 6. Where did Prince William celebrate his 42nd birthday in June? No, and it wasn't with us at Christmas when we saw him and he waved at us. If you remember that, Wilco.
I'm sure that had been a better experience than where he actually did go for his birthday in June.
Yeah. Chris, question 6. Where did Prince William celebrate his 42nd birthday in June? Question 7. Which country was victorious in the Eurovision Song Contest this year in 2024? Which country was victorious at the Eurovision Song Contest this year? Question number 8. Which TV series celebrated its 10,000th episode? We've done 300 podcasts, but these bad boys have done 10,000 episodes. Which TV series, not podcast, TV series celebrated its 10,000th episode in May? I think I'm going to try and get a cameo in a TV series next year.
Oh, yeah.
Question number 9. Which artist won 6 awards at March's Brits, including Best Act, Best Song, and Best Album? Question number 9. Which artist won 6 awards at March's Brits Awards, including Best Act, Best Song, and Best Album? And lastly, which famous FORDY celebrated their 70th birthday this year? Which famous FORDY celebrated their 70th birthday this year? Okay, so that's 1 to 10. Let me know. Can you all let me know quickly in the comments? Are we going too fast or too slow?
Yeah, we don't really. We're the best will in the world. We can't have lots of this. Oh, can you read number 4 again? Can you read?
Yeah.
Because we've got to rattle on.
Yeah. So just let us know. And Wilco, I shall pass the baton over to you.
To round 2. Okay, there's 8 questions in this round. And they all follow the same format, which is I want you to tell me what year I'm talking about, when I will have two news stories from that year and then give you which record was Christmas number 1. So I'd like you to tell me what year they will face. So number 1, in this year, Apple sold the first iPhone. Gordon Brown became Prime Minister, and the Christmas number 1 was When You Believe by Leon Jackson.
So just to be clear, Wilco, they've got to guess the year.
The year.
So it was the year that Apple sold its first iPhone. Gordon Brown became Prime Minister.
All those things happened in the same year. I want to know what year it was.
All right, got it.
Number 2, the Queen celebrated her Golden Jubilee Pierce Brosnan made his final appearance as James Bond in Die Another Day, and the Christmas number one was Sound of the Underground by Girls Aloud.
I know the answer. I know the answer to that.
Cool. Well, I'll test you in a minute. We'll see. Number 3. Channel 5 was launched. Katrina and the Waves won Eurovision, and the Christmas number one was Too Much by the Spice Girls. Probably was too much as well. Number 4, year number 4. Going back a little bit further, this one. Just a clue, little clue. Britain joined the common market. Women were admitted to the London Stock Exchange. And the Christmas number one was Merry Christmas Everybody by Slade. Number 5. The halfpenny was removed from circulation. Remember halfpennies then, 40, eh? Cool.
I know someone who's got a load still.
Really? Torval and Dean won gold at the Winter Olympics in Sarajevo. And the Christmas number one was Do They Know It's Christmas by Band Aid. So now we're on to number 6. In this year, Margaret Thatcher became Conservative Party leader. The first episode of 40 Tales was broadcast. And the Christmas number one was the most overrated song in the history of popular music, Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen.
You love a bit of Queen.
Yeah. Number 7. Let's just move on quick. In this year, 4 Weddings and a Funeral was released.
Oh, what's that song? Love Is All Around Me by Wet, Wet, Wet.
Yeah. And it was like number 1 for about 6 months. That's a fella.
Yeah, that's a geezer. Marty Pello. He's still going, yo. He don't look bad. Considering his age, right? He don't look bad. He's like Hayden. You wouldn't believe how old he is.
No. It's the old Peter Pan look, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, that was the year of their big hit. The 4 Weddings and a Funeral was released. The first national lottery draw took place, and I'm still not a millionaire. And the Christmas number one was Stay Another Day by East 17. And finally, number 8. Remember, we just want the year. Sandy Lyle became the first British golfer to win the Masters. Pupils sat the first GCSE exams. And the Christmas number one was Mistletoe and Wine by Cliff Richard.
Is he still with us, Cliff?
Very much so. Oh, yeah.
Is he? I didn't know that. Right, okay, team. So that's the first 2 subject sections. What are we calling them?
Yeah, sections. Sections is fine. Bloody hard, says Pablo.
Yeah, we're all.
Well, maybe he is only going to get 7.
Yeah, maybe he is only going to get 7. But no, don't worry. I think there's a little bit for everybody in this quiz, even though I've not read any of it. Okay, so reading out the answers. Okay.
You better do answers because there's a couple on there that I haven't got the answers to.
you might be able to guess them. The answers to my round 2024. Who scored England's goal in the Euros final? That was Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer. Which regretting the Rubin here. Which Essex town elected Nigel Farage? Or Farage? That was Clacton. Is there a park run in Clacton? It's got to be in there.
Sure there is.
Let us know. President Assad was disposed leader of Syria in December. In 2024, we had a new world's smallest man, and so we was asking how tall actually is Hayden, and he's 2 foot and 1.6 inches tall. That's how tall Hayden is. We've got photographic evidence.
I had 2 foot 3 inches.
Yeah, so it's 2 foot 1.6 inches. We have a photographic evidence. The actor who voiced Darth Vader, who sadly passed away, his name was James Earl Jones. Real sad that was. Prince William celebrated his 42nd birthday at the Taylor Swift concert, and that was at Wembley. Question 7: which country was victorious at the Eurovision Song Contest in May? That was Switzerland. Janet, yes, it is a real quiz. We're not here to cock about. Um,
What did she think it was going to be?
I was going to say, last year we did a splendid job. What happens is, Janet, is we start with a really high number of people, and then by the end of it, there's only me and Wilco left because everyone switched off because it's so bloody hard. Question 8: which TV series celebrated its 10,000 episode? That was Emmerdale. Which artist won 6 awards at the Brits? That was Raya or Ray.
Ray, I think.
Raya, yeah.
I don't know. Not down with the
And
kids,
finally, question number 10. Which famous 40 celebrated their 70th birthday this year? That was Hayden Harbour. Bless him. So well done. Happy birthday, Hayden. Okay, Wilco, over to you.
Okay, so we're going to do the answers to question 2, are we?
Yeah, bang it out.
Subscribe. Okay. The year Apple sold their first iPhone, Gordon Brown became Prime Minister, and when you believe was question number 1 was 2007. Queen's Gold Jubilee, Pierce Brosnan's final James Bond film, and Sound of the Underground by Girls Aloud, 2002. Channel 5 launched Christina and the Waves won Eurovision, and Too Much by the Spice Girls, 1997. Britain joined the common market. Women were admitted to the London Stock Exchange. Wilco was born, and the Christmas number 1 was Merry Christmas, Everybody by Slade, 1973. I know, I can't believe it either. Number 5, the halfpenny was removed for circulation. Torval Dean won the Olympics. Do They Know It's Christmas? 40 years ago, 1984. Margaret Thatcher became Tory leader. 40 Towers' first broadcast, Rhapsody, was number 1, 1975. 4 weddings, National Lottery draw took place, and Stay Another Day was 1994. And Sandy Lyle won the Masters, first GCSE exams the year before I took mine. And Cliff with Mistletoe and Wine, 1988.
There you go. So that was, I don't know how many that was. I had 10 on my one.
Yeah, so, and I had 8.
So out of 18, let us know how you're getting on. Out of 18 people, let us know. Now, while you count them up, just to let you know, the next subject is running. So we hope that some of you may be able to get some of these correct. But yes, the next one's running, and then Wilco's. I've got absolutely no idea what that is, Wilco.
That's all right. You don't need to know, mate. Don't worry.
Okay. So again, let us know. Out of 18, Pablo needs a drink.
Yeah, but look, he's nearly halfway there. He's got 3.
He's done well. Billy Boy's doing well. Dawn's 7 out of 18. Dawn, I had high hopes for you. We did well. Okay, right. So I'm now moving on to the running section. Okay, are you ready? So number 1, I'm going to read out. Just so you know, I'm going to read out questions again, and then we'll circle back and we will do the answers in a bit after Wilco's done his. So, running section. How many laps of a standard athletics track are completed in a 5,000 meter race? How many laps if you did 5K of a track, basically, okay, of a standard track? The first park run was held at Bushy Park in October 2004. There won't be one tomorrow, apparently. Where became the second events? Where was the second one held? I can't understand it. So Bushy was first held in October 2004, first park run. Which
what was the next venue?
Yeah,
venue number 2.
Venue number 2. Okay. Question number 3. In which city did Kevin Kipton set the world's fastest men's marathon time? Which city did Kevin Kipton set the world's fastest men's marathon time? And that was back in 2023. Which running event is the final one of the heptathlon? I quite fancy doing a heptathlon.
Do you?
Which running event is the final one of the heptathlon? Question number 5. Who is the main sponsor of the London Marathon? Who is the main sponsor of the London Marathon? 6. Which city was announced this year to be included in the Abbott's World Majors? Which is the 7th star, people? Which city has just been announced as the next World Major city? Question 7. Which shoe company makes Novablast running shoes? Which shoe company makes running shoes called Novablast? That's no number 7. And then finally, number 8. In which town does the Great North Run traditionally finish? Which town does the Great North Run traditionally finish? So that's 8 questions of running.
I'm sure they're going to get. I'm sure they're all going to do well on them.
I expect all of you. The only one that would trip me up there is the heptathlon one, to be honest.
Yeah.
Oh, and that park run thing.
The park run one's a bit of a threw that one in for a scratching around.
Okay. Right, Wilco. Try and explain this next one because I've got no clue.
Well,
we'll get some more
it is quite easy. You have some more root beer, man. How many bottles of that you got?
We've got quite a few. The only problem is if you drink too much of this, it gives you the trots.
Oh, you'd look a right wino if you was drinking that round the Broxbourne wreck, wouldn't you?
Oh, this is what men drink. Okay, carry on.
Okay, now this concept that Chris is having such trouble getting his head around is these are questions about it's entitled "In which country." So they're little thing, you'll soon get the hang of it. So if I say to question 1, in which country would you take a trip on the River Seine? You tell me which country the River Seine's in.
I knew that before I looked at the answer, so I'm with you now.
Yeah, you're right now.
Yeah, I'm with you now.
Okay, so that is number 1. In which country would you take a trip on the River Seine? Number 2, in which country would you fly to Narita Airport? Narita, that's N for nuts, Arita. Narita.
I've been there.
So have I, and it's the cleanest place I've ever been, ever. Never seen anything like it. And people were still walking around with face masks on. Number 3, in which West African country would you find Timbuktu?
I wonder if Timbuktu, they got a marathon.
Well, mate, it's in the middle of Sahara, so I wouldn't fancy it.
Okay.
But if you want to do it, it'd make great video, mate. Great.
I'm thinking I could send Speako.
Yeah, he'd love it. Number 4, in which country would you go cruising down the fjords? In which country would you go cruising down the fjords? Number 5, in which country would you visit Tiananmen Square?
Oh, I've been there.
I haven't.
Yeah, I've been there.
In which country would you visit Tiananmen Square? Number 6, in which country would you climb to Machu Picchu? You been there?
I think so. South America, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a South American country. We'll give you that clue. In which country would you climb to Machu Picchu?
That's their brick things, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been there.
Oh, so you can manage the hills there, but not at Buntingford.
Yeah, Buntingford. Yeah, I'd rather run up and down them than Buntingford.
If we could resist shouting the answers, that'd be lovely. Number 7, in which country would you find Mount Everest? In which country would you find Mount Everest? And number 8, in which country is Flemish an official language?
Flemish, here we go. Okay. Right, so that was in which country? You had 8 there, and I gave you 8. So out of 16, okay. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, Alexander S. You've been warned. Let's
That's a yellow card.
Let's put that. Yeah, we're gonna get Alexander. We're giving you a yellow card. Anymore, we'll ban you. We'll block you. We'll throw you out. So be good.
Are we having a half time?
Depends if people need it. Hang on.
I mean,
I don't know. I'm pretty relaxed. Should we just do the answers first? Let's have a look. Okay, right. So running. We're going to go back to running. Here we go. So how many laps of a standard athletics track are completed in a 5K race? The answer is 12.5. And I know because I did it the other day.
How was it?
It's all right, actually. To be honest with you, once you get into it, it's actually all right. You can get a rhythm. I went off way too fast. But yeah, you can get into a bit of a rhythm and then you find your sort of pace and settle in. Yeah, I'd recommend it. The first park run was held at Bushy in 2004. The second event took place was at Wimbledon Common, and that was with the Wombles.
Yeah, they were on barcodes.
Yeah, they were barcode scanners. The city in which Kevin Kiptum set the world marathon majors record of 2 hours and 35 seconds, unbelievable, was Chicago, which everybody's going to in 2025, it sounds like. Which running event is the final one of the heptathlon? I didn't know this. This was 800 meters. It was 800 meters is the final running event in the heptathlon. TCS are the main sponsors of the London Marathon. It's officially called the TCS London Marathon. That was question number 5. Question number 6. Which city has now been announced as a Abbott's World Major? That's Sydney. So to get your 7th star, you're going to need to go to Sydney. Which company makes Nova Blast running shoes? The answer to that is ASICS. And finally, in which town does the Great North Run traditionally finish? That is the wonderful place that is known as South Shields. Fantastic place. When you finish that, right, Wilco, over to you. I know Alexander's given most of the answers away, but you can...
A couple towards the end, so I'd expect people to get at least 2.
Yes. Yeah, you must get 2.
If you don't get 2, you've had a real shot.
Yeah. Right,
okay. Which country would you take a trip down the River Seine? France. It's in Paris. In which country would you fly to Narita Airport? Where is it, FORDY?
Japan.
Yes, in Tokyo. I've flown there too. In which West African country would you find Timbuktu? It's in Mali. In which country would you go cruising down the fjords? Norway.
Mm-hmm.
In which country did FORDY visit Tiananmen Square?
China.
Yes, it's in Beijing. In which country would you climb to Machu Picchu?
Peru. I'm not listening. I'm doing something else.
Oh, are you? Oh, you're fiddling about, are you? It is in Peru.
God.
Number 7. If that wasn't high enough for you, which country would you find Mount Everest? That's in Nepal.
I fancy going there.
Do you? Oh, Debbie wants to go to the base camp. She's going on about. She wouldn't go to Westmill Park Run, but she fancies going there. In which country is Flemish an official language? Belgium.
There we go. So that was out of 16. Okay. So in total, oh God, Wilco, what's
34?
34. So out of 34, let us know how you're doing. Go and get yourselves a drink. Go and get yourselves a new bag of crisps or whatever you want to do. And then add up your scores out of 34. Put them in the live chat and let us know how you're getting on. See who we've got out in the lead, shall we, Wilco?
Oh yeah. Who's going to be brave enough to say, "I reckon I'm winning. I've got X."
Yeah, let's see what they're made of. But yeah, out of 34. Yeah, Wilco, what's your plans for 2025 while we wait for the team to catch up?
The big plan's Brighton Marathon, mate. Looking forward to that.
Mm-hmm.
Training's ticking along, going okay. Ramps up in the next couple of weeks, and then we'll see how we get on. But yeah, that's it. As far as big races goes, that's as much as I'm looking for at the minute. But might just do one marathon next year, and then look forward to banging out a few halves in the second half of the year.
Yeah, it's not a bad chat, brother. It's not a bad chat. I've got a busy year, and just a reminder, actually, we are back live. The sort of 40 runs machine, the train starts to get powered back up again and leave the station next week. So from Monday, we're back live on the live stream, 8 o'clock on here. If you want to join me, talk about running shoes, any coaching questions or anything like that, get involved. If you want some help with some coaching, get in touch. hello@fordyruns.com. And then on Friday, we're back with the live podcast as well. So we'll be talking. I think this week, the first week we're back, we'll probably try and do something around anybody who's thinking about running, taking up running, see if we can help them add some advice. There'll be a lot of people who's taking up running again in January. So we'll probably pick them off first week back. But the live streams are back from next week. So make sure you tune in for those ones. Do you think everybody's had enough time to get a drink and some crisps, Wilco? What we've
I would like to think so.
What was Simon doing scores?
Alison Bullerman's got the best one I've seen so far, 22, although Sam Jones has got 21. So that's looking good. Debbie's got 20. Music Runner's got 20. Mid-20s, I think, says Carl House. We can't be, I think. Anybody can
Yeah.
think, can't they? We need documentary proof.
Yeah, let's have a So we're at the moment we are. Oh, hang on. Actually, I don't want to do that because I'll muck it up. We are looking at about 20 something is the best score. Interesting.
Yes.
Okay, right. So
Half time. That's half
yes,
time.
half time. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Okay. Right. Next section is TV. So it's Mel. You're getting in trouble.
Oh.
So now I've got 9 questions on TV, and then Wilco's got 8 questions on books and films. Okay, so I'm going to kick things off with I don't know idea. I've never seen it. Right, so TV question number 1. Are we ready, people? Eyes back down. Let's concentrate. Hawkins is the fictional setting for which popular Netflix series? Hawkins is the fictional setting for which popular Netflix series? Question number 2. Adam Woodyard.
Yeah.
He's doing the marathon, isn't he?
He's done a few Londons, yeah.
Has he? He's has played which character in EastEnders for nearly 40 years? So Adam Woodyard, who has completed the marathon, and I believe he is training again, has played which character in EastEnders for nearly 40 years? Who is the host? Oh, I don't like this geezer. Who is the host of the ITV game show The 1% Club? He's really annoying, this bloke.
He speaks very highly of you.
It was in this Sky program. The kids watched it over Christmas. It was absolute pony. I can't stand the geezer. He does my nutting. And then going from that to my favourite TV show. Wilco, can you guess what my favourite TV show
I know
is?
I know what the question is, but it's one of mine too. I love it. It's brilliant.
I absolutely love this show. Right, it is. If you are somebody who just wants to relax and needs to relax, honestly, put this on. What is the name of the dog in Mortimer and Whitehouse Gone Fishing? What is the name? Question 4. What is the name of the dog in Mortimer and Whitehouse Gone Fishing? You know they did that round here, didn't you, Wilco? Did you ever see the episode when they're around here?
Well, because he's Paul Whitehouse is from Enfield. He's down the road, isn't he?
Yeah.
So he used to go fishing all the old haunts where you used to go.
Yeah, and he was the two of them were in the Lee Valley. I was running around there, and we was like, "What's all the ITV crew doing here?" We had no idea what it was back then, and there they were. Right.
Oh, cool.
So, question number 5: Harry Clark was the winner of which BBC reality show in January 24? No idea. Harry Clark. I don't really watch much TV, but I only watch the fishing. Okay. What is the name of the coffee shop in Friends? What is the name of the coffee shop in Friends? And that's question number 6, by the way. Question number 7. Which former Big Brother contestant replaced Matt Lucas as the presenter of the Great British Bake Off? Which former Big Brother contestant replaced Matt Lucas as the presenter of the Great British Bake Off? Number 8. Which American city is Frasier set? Question number 8. In which American cities Frasier set? And question number 9. 12 years ago, our friend Hayden went on a little adventure. In 2024, which Amazon show did his adventures inspire a TV series about? Let us know. That's it, Wilco. I'm done.
Cool.
Over to you.
Right. Okay. Then. So this is section 6. We are rattling through these. Books and films. So there's 8 questions in this section. Hopefully, something for everybody, and you'll get a few of these. Number 1, who wrote The Shining? Who wrote The Shining? Number 2, what is the name of the donkey in Winnie the Pooh? What is the name of the donkey in Winnie the Pooh? Number 3, which British actor shot to fame playing the title role in the 1966 film Alfie? Which British actor shot to fame playing the title role in the 1966 film Alfie? Number 4, what is the name of the cowboy in Toy Story? What is the name of the cowboy in Toy Story?
And he drunk this.
Of course he did. Number 5. Who played Han Solo in the Star Wars films? Who played Han Solo in the Star Wars films? Number 6. Token Harry Potter question. What is the name?
Do we have to have one of them then?
Well, yeah, we do because I've done it. What is the name of Harry Potter's owl? Well, it's the only book that 80% of the population have read.
I've never read them.
No, you ain't missed much.
Okay.
Number 7. Who wrote the best-selling Thursday Murder Club novels? These are great.
Yeah.
These are great if you want an audio book to take on your long run because they're chewing gum for the ears. They're really good. I did all my marathon. I did all 4 while training for Leeds and York.
What I was going to say is, I thought you was talking about Murder, She Wrote.
No.
Because that's coming back apparently in 2025.
Is it?
I heard it on the wireless.
On the wireless? You got a wireless?
Got you there.
Excellent. Number 8. What was the first James Bond film?
Blimey, they're tough, Wilco. I wouldn't get any of them. I might get 2.
I reckon you'd get a couple.
I'd only get 2 of them. The rest of it, I wouldn't have a Scooby. Honestly, that's
so
tough.
There you go. So that is the books and films.
God help us. That was a hard round, people. Right, well, let's just let everyone catch up. So, I'm going to do the answers to the TV section. There's 9 up for grabs here. Wilco, keep adding them up so we know what we're doing out of because I'll lose interest. So, first, and I'm talking about no interest. This TV show, I've never seen it. Hawkins is the fictional setting for which popular Netflix? It was Stranger Things. I've never seen it. Everyone's gone on about it. Is it any good? I don't know.
Yeah, it's all right.
Is it? I don't know.
Yeah.
Adam Woodyat. I actually nearly called him this. It was Ian Bill. It's like on Extras where they call Barry.
Yeah.
It's the same thing, isn't it? I know the geezer was Ian Bill. But if you follow him on Instagram, he's always posting about his running. Who is the host of the ITV game show, The 1% Club? It's the most annoying chap called Lee Mack. I just something about him I don't like. It's just annoying. Have you seen the thing on Sky that he was in?
No, but now I'm not going to watch it. Well, it's too Christmassy now. Time's
yeah,
gone,
it was pony. It was from the geezer with Strictly. It was all right, but oh no, not for me. The greatest TV show on at the moment is called Mortimer and Whitehouse Gone Fishing. The name of their dog is Ted.
What a cool dog!
Honestly, I just love that TV show. I could watch that for hours. Okay, Harry Clark was the winner of which BBC reality show? That was The Traitors. Never seen it. Any good?
Which is back tomorrow, and it is the greatest reality television that's ever been on. It's fantastic, brilliant. Okay. Yeah, it's back tomorrow.
Okay, all right. Well, I won't tune in for that. What is the name of the coffee shop in Friends? That's Central Perk. Central Perk was the coffee shop. Question 7. Which Big Brother contestant replaced Matt Lucas in the Great British Bake Off? That was Alison Hammond. Have you ever seen, I don't know if you've ever seen Keith Lemon, the geezer who did that quiz called Juice or something. He impersonates people, but he did a spin. I saw it on TikTok. Just shows you again the rubbish I watch on TikTok. But it's called The Great Bit, and he's done a sketch, and it's called Great British Piss Up, and it's basically it's just celebrities getting hammered. It's so funny.
Oh, I'd get on that.
It's so funny. It's a total mistake of it, but it's cool. Oh, it's so funny. I came up with my TikTok the other day. I'm probably now going to get spammed with it, but it was so funny. Right. In which American city is Frasier set? And that was Seattle. And lastly, our dear friend, 12 years ago, Hayden went on a little adventure in the movie called The Hobbit, which he starred. It was based around his life. And in 2024, Amazon came back with the Rings of Power. Celebrity juice. Thank you, Carl Mill. Rings of Power was the question number 9. Okay, Wilco, over to you. And I bet everybody like me probably only got 2 out of 8 on this.
Okay, well, you shout when you got the right one, okay?
Okay.
Who wrote The Shining? Stephen King.
I wouldn't have got that.
What's the name of the donkey in Winnie the Pooh?
Eeyore.
Yeah.
I think I would have got that, actually. I did think, though, of the donkey in Shrek, but carry on.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to get your donkeys mixed up, mate.
Actually, I might have got 4. Go on, carry on.
Okay. Title role: Alfie, 1966. Michael Caine.
Yeah, I would have got that.
See, they're not that odd.
Nah,
What was the name of the cowboy in Toy Story?
Woody.
Woody. See, you're smashing it.
That's what I
Who
mean.
played Han Solo in the Star Wars films?
My brother, Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford. Your brother.
Well, no, he's nearly as old as Hayden.
What's the name of Harry Potter's owl? Hedwig.
No clue. Absolutely no clue.
Who wrote the best-selling Thursday Murder Club novels? Richard Osman.
There's that thing at the whenever I get the train to like York or wherever, there's that thing, isn't there? Great North Front at is it King's Cross?
Yeah.
They've got that platform with all the people queue for hours.
I've been when I've been going into work and using King's Cross Station over the last 20 years, they've had a lot of redevelopment there. That sign has been at least 4 different locations at that station. So don't run into that wall thinking you're going to go to Hogwarts, because you're not. It's just a wall. So
Popular. It's popular.
Yeah, I don't know. World's gone mad.
Yep.
And the first James Bond film was Doctor No.
Did you do number 7?
Yeah, Richard Osman.
Who's Richard Osman? Is he?
He's the big. Yeah, the bloke is everywhere. Yeah, House of Games, Pointless.
Yeah. The smart-looking guy.
Yeah, big fella. Yeah,
massive geezer he is. Massive geezer. Right, okay, so out of
51.
51. 51. So how are you all doing out of 51? Let us know. So we had somebody on 20-something. Let us know how you're getting on. Be super interested to know about that. We've got left, just so you know, music. And I've just read one of the questions. I'm like, I have no idea. And the last one is a special one for Wilco. So,
I'll tell you what, if you struggled with the other two, the last one's gonna be a mare.
Alison, 38.
Oh,
out of how many?
strong.
56.
51. That's
51.
good.
That's good. So 50. How can you have a half point?
Yeah, where did this half come from, Debbie?
How can you at 33? But how can you have a half point?
Debbie, you got to explain yourself. Where'd you get this half point from?
Yeah, we can't. We're not having half points here, love. You're either fully in or you're not. You're either committed or you're not.
Yeah, we might have to have a tribunal over this.
Yeah. Okay. Music. Hang on. I'm really regretting the root beer. Also, the large pack of Doritos that I didn't need to eat with my dinner. Most because I needed up my numbers ready for. No, I don't know about you, Wilco, but I try to eat as much stuff as I can because tomorrow.
That's it.
Game faces on.
Well, yeah, because tomorrow, bread, cheese, chocolate, they all have calories again tomorrow.
Everything tomorrow stops apart from the root beer. But tomorrow, that's it. All the aero that they've got, everything, all the crisps in the house, they've all got to
go. Debbie's claiming Alison for Alison Hammond. Now you're not having half a point for that.
You can't have half a point because you've got half the name. No, it's like saying Ian Bill, but you got
Ian or Bill.
No. Yeah, no. In fact, I'm deducting you a point for arguing, Debbie. Okay, right. Music. Are we ready, people? Who sings the first line of the original, not all that other pony took they put out since, but the original first line of Do They Know It's Christmas? Think about it. Oh, yeah, okay. Question 2. Neil Tennant and Chris Lowe are the 2 members of which pop group? Neil Tennant and Chris Lowe are the 2 members of which pop group? I actually saw them again the other day on TV.
What? Brilliant.
I thought one of them was dead.
Why? What, on the telly, or you thought that he wouldn't turn up because
honestly,
he was dead?
I ain't been so long. I thought one of them must have died. Who composed The Marriage of Figaro? Figaro! Is that it?
No.
Oh. Okay, question 4. Which rock band holds the record of having 18 top 10 singles in the UK charts without ever having a number 1? That's actually an interesting fact.
I only found this out when I was doing the quiz.
That is interesting.
The question.
And there was a TV show about these guys that I thought I now see the geezer in a totally different light. I would say slightly negative, actually.
Oh.
I used to really like it, the guy and them. But when I saw the TV show, I thought he was a bit of a pretentious prick, to be honest with you. I mean, it takes one to know one, but it's. But I don't know. It just took a different light on it, really. But yeah, which rock band holds the record of having 18 top 10 singles in the UK charts without ever having a number one? Number 5. Of which band is Brandon Flowers the lead singer? Brandon Flowers. What group is he the lead singer of? And question number 6. Which performer who died in 2016 made albums called Hunky Dory, Low, and The Man Who Sold the World? I'll tell you. Oh, I can't, I'll tell you about it. I still think one of the funniest TV moments we talked about earlier, but I'll come back to it. Do you know the one I mean?
Yeah.
7. Which legendary folk singer's real name is Robert Zimmerman? Which legendary folk singer's real name is Robert Zimmerman? Quite timely as well. Question 8. Which band, which group was Justin Timberlake in? Which group was Justin Timberlake in? And question number 9. What was the band 5 called before Hayden left? What was the band 5 called before Hayden left? So that was music. That's out of 9 people. Shara's asking what she gets for the lowest score. Shara, you get an evening with Wilco. And you can go out, you can go around, do another quiz, you can help him take his Christmas tree down, whatever you want to do. So if you get the lowest score, it's an evening with
What
Wilco.
a prize. What a prize.
Right, Wilco, this is it. This is the final piece of the jigsaw puzzle.
Now you really ought to you ought to explain why this is what it is.
Right, so I sent him the task, bless him, of putting this quiz together, and I think you've done a brilliant job, my friend. And I think everybody thanks you for doing it and keeping everybody mildly entertained for an hour or so over New Year's Eve. But one of the things I said to Wilco when we put it out about doing the quiz was, Wilco, you should do something around Wilco's Wednesday, which Wilco kindly took over the Broxbourne group on a Wednesday to free me up, which was ever so grateful for. And he's done an incredible job of just keeping that group going, but building it and just creating a really just positive vibe down there on a Wednesday. So Wilco Wednesdays, I think they're now called, are they, Wilco? Is that right?
Yeah, this is all down to Mark Sloan, really. He came up with the phrase. It's
Brilliant.
nothing to do with me.
So I set him the task of doing questions based around Wednesdays.
And I'll tell you what, mate, my A levels were easier.
So I'm just pre-warning everybody.
Some of these might be a bit, if you found, if you didn't know what the cowboy was in Toy Story, or,
Yeah, you're in trouble.
Yeah,
you're in big trouble. Be. So you can blame Mark Sloan for it.
It's all his fault.
So crack on, Will.
Okay, so I'll do my best. Okay, yeah. So these questions are all connected to Wednesday. So, number 1, what is the name of the first day of Lent? So you have Shrove Tuesday, when you have all your pancakes, use up all your eggs and flour and all your nice food. Before Lent, what is the first day of Lent called? It always falls on a Wednesday. I
was going to say, is it on a Wednesday?
Yes. You do not. And I just wanted to point out to Debbie, she doesn't get half a point for saying Wednesday. It's something Wednesday.
Yeah, she'll try that. Yeah, she'll try that. I can see that coming.
We've got her card marks.
Yeah.
Number 2, according to the poem, if Monday's child is full of face and Tuesday's child is full of grace, what is Wednesday's child full of? And I'll give you a clue. Thursday's child has far to go. So it rhymes with go.
I can only apologise. This was my idea.
This is his idea. Question 3 is for anybody to see if they were paying attention in the karaoke bar in Benidorm.
Oh.
In Blur's Park Life, Phil Daniels gets up when he wants, except on Wednesdays when he gets rudely awakened by who?
I would have got this one.
So, in Blur's Park Life, Phil Daniels gets up when he wants, except on Wednesdays when he gets rudely awakened.
Brilliant song.
By whom? Number 4. Now, this guy's been a guest on your favourite TV programme, so you might get this.
Oh, hang on. Oh, yeah, yes. Yeah.
The band, The Undertones, had a hit with Wednesday Week. Their lead singer also had a number 1 with A Good Heart in 1985, and he is now a campaigner against river pollution. What's his name?
There we go.
The band The Undertones had a hit with Wednesday Week. Their lead singer had a number 1 with A Good Heart in 1985 and is now campaigner against river pollution. What's his name? Number 5. Where does Sheffield Wednesday play their home matches? That's number 5. Where does Sheffield Wednesday play their home matches? Number 6. Wednesday is one of Netflix's biggest hits, but in which spooky TV show did the main character first appear? Wednesday is one of Netflix's biggest hits, but in which spooky TV show did the main character first appear? Now, we've got 2 left, and you could probably tell I'm scratching around a bit.
You have scraped the barrel here.
There's not that much out there, mate.
No.
This took me ages.
Yeah, okay.
Wednesday, number 7, this is. Wednesday is known as Mittwoch.
Mittwocher.
Mittwoch.
Mittwocher. Yeah, Mittwocher.
Mittwoch.
Mittwocher.
In which language? Wednesday is known as FORDY?
Mittwocher.
In which language? And number...
I do speak a bit of that. I speak a lot of bollocks, but I also speak a bit of that.
Fluent in that, mate. I'm fluent in bad and abusive. And number 8.
Yeah, go on.
I had ages trying to find an 8th one, and then I just thought, sod it, I'm going to do this.
Yeah, go for it.
Which of these 40 satellite groups does not meet on a Wednesday?
Ooh.
Camberley, Bournemouth, London, or Sittingbourne?
Oh. Actually, the Prince of Camberley messaged me earlier.
Oh.
Yeah, it's very nice of him. Yeah, that's a
Which of these 40 satellite groups does not meet on a Wednesday? Camberley, Bournemouth, London, or Sittingbourne? And that is your final question.
Wow.
That takes us to 68, I believe.
Cool. Wilco, HF Prepper's talking to you. Are you actually live? I can't believe you're not at some posho New Year's Eve event somewhere.
Well, look, it's 8 o'clock. I could jump in the shower. I could iron a shirt.
Uber.
Get there. Give us a shout.
Uber. Should have got ChatGPT to do it. Yeah, it's hard, honestly. It's so hard. I tell you what, that's not easy. Right, so we're going in, people. So I'm going to do mine, and Wilco's going to do his, and we're going to total it all up and see.
Yeah, I think you're right, mate. 67. Oh, no, we had an extra. No, because you had 9, didn't you? You had an extra Hayden specialist subject one. So 68 altogether. I
like the fact there's a specialist subject.
Next time we'll have to do a Hayden round. If there's a next time, let us come back.
I don't think they'll ever let us back, to be honest with you. Okay, so here we go. Who sings the first line? This is my last thing, by the way. Who sings the first line of the original version of Do They Know It's Christmas? The answer was Paul Young. It's true. I knew that one. Neil Tennant and Chris Lowe are the 2 members of Pet Shop Boys. Honestly, I saw them on the TV the other day. I thought one of them had died because I ain't seen them or heard from them in ages.
Still going, mate.
Yeah, still going strong. Who composed The Marriage of Figaro or Figaro? No idea. Geezer called Mozart, apparently. Which rock band holds the record of having 18 top 10 singles? That was Bon Jovi. And yeah, it was a TV show, Wilco. It was on, I think it was a Disney Plus or Paramount, one of them.
Yeah.
And I would say he just came across as a bit of, I don't know, it was all about it was all about him.
Ooh, like, John Bon Jovi.
Yeah, but I would say the sort of slightly, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to have I love the music and everything like that, but it showed him at a bit of a different, it was a bit of almost a bit of a diva in a way. he's gone through a lot and everything. But yeah, I was like, oh right, oh, okay, it's interesting. Which just took me by surprise, really, because I say I really like the music. So yeah, a bit of an eye opener. Brandon Flowers is the lead singer of the Killers. That was question number 5. Question number 6: which performer who died in 2016 made the albums Hunky Dory, Low, and The Man Who Sold the World? Was David Bowie. And that was, if you don't know, you listen, but the bit I meant was when David Bowie was with Ricky Gervais in the extras. What is it? Shiny little fat man or something. A silly little fat man on the piano.
Look it up. If you haven't seen it, look it up on YouTube.
Oh, so good when he bumps into David Bowie in a bar, and he makes a song up about him. It's absolutely brilliant. It really is one of the best moments on TV, other than obviously Gone Fishing with Paul Whitehouse and Bob Mortimer. Which legendary folk singer? This is question 7's real name is Robert Zimmerman. That's Bob Dylan. That's why there's a film out at the moment.
I thought you was going to tell me he was dead. I was going to have to ring the old man. He'd be devastated.
No, it's what's his face from June 2, where his call's playing him, isn't it? So I can't remember his name either. He plays Wonka.
Yeah.
The kid who played Wonka. Which boy band was Justin Timberlake in? He was in NSYNC. And question number 9: what was the band called? What was the band 5 called before Hayden left? It was 6. Which hopefully, if you followed this show for the last 300 episodes, you would have known that. So there we go. Right, Wilco's Wednesday, Wilco. Let them have it, son. Go on.
Okay, good luck, everybody. Number 1, what is the name of the first day of Lent? It's Ash Wednesday. Ash Wednesday is the first day of Lent. According to the poem, if Monday's child is full of faith, Tuesday's child is full of grace, Wednesday's child is full of woe. So people born on a Wednesday, like myself, miserable sods.
Oh, Wilco, hang on. Ben Smith, FORDY. Well, he loves the channel, but will you be at the Brighton Marathon? I will be at the Brighton Marathon.
And me.
And Wilco's going to be there. And we're doing a shakeout run on a Saturday, Ben Smith. So I expect you to be there. With more details to follow, but keep 12 o'clock free on Saturday if you're doing the Brighton Marathon. Carry on, Wilco. Sorry.
Okay, number 3. Anybody who remembers a memorable performance at the Benidorm Karaoke Club will recall this. In Blur's Park Life, Phil Daniels gets up when he wants, except on Wednesdays when he gets rudely awakened by the dustman.
By the dustman. Brilliant.
Number 4. The Undertones had Wednesday week. Their lead singer had a number 1 with a good heart and is now campaigning against river pollution. Is Fergal Sharkey.
Yeah.
A star of an episode of Fordy's favourite telly programme.
Yeah.
Sheffield Wednesday, they play their home games at Hillsborough. Wednesday is one of the Netflix biggest hits, which Spooky TV show did the main character appear. She's a member of the Addams family, Wednesday Addams. Mittwoch is Wednesday in German.
That was better.
Mittwoch. I couldn't have said that while eating an apple.
No.
And right, I'm going to test you. Oh, well, I can't test you because you got the question.
I've got the answer, you don't know.
Yeah, bit of a shame. It would have been interesting. Would you have known this? I'd have been interested.
Yes, because I know the answer is Chris, so I know that. So, yeah.
Which of the 40 satellite groups does not appear and not meet on a Wednesday? Camberley, Bournemouth, London, or Sittingbourne? It's those rapid sods down at Bournemouth who are out tearing it up on a Monday. So it's them. Bournemouth's correct answer.
There we go. And just as a reminder to everybody, as we come into the new year, the club has nearly 60 local groups up and down the country. Yeah, get along to them. The club is free to join. Just to be absolutely clear, the club is free to join. Everybody's welcome to take part. There's loads of benefits of being part of 40 Runs Running Club. But I think the biggest one for me is the relationships and the friends and that you make, like me and Wilco here, and this sort of stuff. You know, seeing each other at race day, seeing each other at park run, the connections on a local level at your local satellite, or a big race like the London Marathon. It's an incredible thing. We're totally free to join. We welcome every person to come along and be part of 40 Runs. Okay, so make sure if you've not joined us already, then do. If you're looking to become an affiliated runner, we don't care if you do or you don't. If you join on January the 1st and you've not been an affiliated runner beforehand, you get 3 months free, basically. So if you're looking to become an affiliated runner for whatever reason you want to do that, and you want to be affiliated with 40 Runs, you can get 3 months free with your England Athletics affiliation if you do that from tomorrow as well. So make sure you pick up on that offer if you've if not done that. So right, Wilco, what's the scores out of?
68. Sam. Oh, Alison, 50.
Jesus. Have we got anyone bigger than 50?
That's good.
That's a good score, 50. That's strong.
I can't see that getting beaten, mate.
Can't you? Have you told her what she wins?
No. Well, it's your gig, mate.
She get an evening with Wilco. Yeah, everyone gets an evening with Wilco. It's funny, that, isn't it?
That's all right. Yeah, whenever.
If you put along to Stansted Habits, he's there. He needs his tree taken down. I'm sure he's got some painting and decorating that he's doing. He might even take you out for a run if you're lucky.
I've got a Hoover.
So, at the moment, Alison, you're going to Stansted Habits by the sound of things. Have we got anyone who's taken on that?
I'm sure she's typing away now that she only got 24.
Yeah, I know. Oh, actually, I've recounted and I've only got 23. 50, that's a good number.
That's very good.
That's a high number, considering that was... thank you. So, yes, there we go, people. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. And all I can say to you is, again, thank you to everybody for all the love and support in 2024. It does genuinely mean the world to me, the team, everybody involved in 40 Runs. Not just, we've got the podcast, we've got obviously the YouTube channel, but the admins, the volunteering, people like Mel and everybody on the committee, everybody involved. We just, for me personally, I just want to thank you all. I've been on a bit of a hiatus since the start of December, which is self-imposed, which I needed. So I'm feeling a little bit better, which is good news. I'm ready to sort of kickstart everything off on the 6th of Jan. But again, if you've not joined us and you want to get involved more, get involved and you can do whatever you want. But yeah, thank you, Wilco, for putting this together. It means a lot to the community who follow along to this tonight. We really appreciate it. People, don't forget, we'll be listening to this back as a podcast. So thanks, mate. We really appreciate it.
Absolute pleasure, mate. No problem at all. I just want to wish everybody. I just wanted to echo Chris's sentiment. It's been a massive year for the club. We've really sort of spread out and developed, and I'm sure that we're just going to go from strength to strength in 2025. It's been lovely to meet so many of you. I look forward to meeting some of you that I haven't met yet at various events, and wish you all the very best, you and your families, for the new year. And let's get out there and smash all our targets and
absolutely
be happy. Try and stay injury free and be nice to each other.
Yeah, exactly. So yes, what a price, a night out with Wilco.
Who is that? They're running. I don't know who that is. They're running round Harton tomorrow. There must be someone local.
That's brilliant, Wilco. All right, guys. Look, happy New Year. Thanks very much for joining us for this last hour. We really appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Hopefully you're with your families and you're doing something awesome. But all the best in 2025. Yeah, if anyone wants to volunteer, make sure you message Mel. That's a good point, Mel. Brilliant stuff. And we'll see you guys next. I'm live on Monday, the 6th, 8 o'clock. And then the team, we are back. We'll come. We better do the schedule. Who's on, by the way? We're not sorted that out.
Yeah, I was going to say, we ain't done the vote yet.
But we will be back next Friday live as well. But thanks very much, guys. Happy New Year to all of you.
Happy New Year, everybody. Thank you very much for your company.
Bye.